everyone, welcome back to Safe Pest Sol. I'm Rachel, and today's episode is all about keeping your kitchen clean, fresh, and free of those little pests we all know and don't love, fruit flies. They're tiny, but they can make a huge mess in your kitchen. Fruit flies are notorious for invading kitchens, especially when we leave fruit out on the counter. But don't worry, today I'm joined by Chris and Natasha, and we're going to share simple, effective, and natural solutions to get rid of fruit flies and keep them from coming back. Chris, Natasha, thank you both for being here. How are you both today?
Hey Rachel, I'm doing great. Always happy to chat about natural pest control. Fruit flies can be super frustrating, but the good news is they're not too hard to deal with if you know the right methods.
Thanks for having me, Rachel. I'm excited to talk about fruit flies because, as you said, they can show up so quickly and easily. But with a few simple steps, we can keep kitchens pest-free without using harsh chemicals.
Exactly. We'll be focusing on natural solutions that are safe for you, your family, and the environment. Let's start with a little background on fruit flies.
Fruit flies are tiny little insects that are usually about 1/8 of an inch long. They're attracted to ripened, fermenting, or rotting fruit, which makes our kitchens their favorite spot. They breed in moist areas with food waste, so that's why they seem to pop up overnight.
So basically, they're little party crashers. But why do they seem to appear out of nowhere?
Great question, Rachel. Fruit flies lay eggs on the surface of fruit or other organic matter. Once the eggs hatch, you've got larvae that feed on the fruit and breed in batches. A small number of fruit flies can turn into a huge infestation in a very short time.
Exactly, Natasha. They reproduce so fast. And the issue isn't just that they're annoying. Fruit flies can spread bacteria and contaminate food, which is why keeping them out of your kitchen is so important.
So now we know why they're such a problem. But how can we prevent fruit flies from invading in the first place? Natasha, can you share some preventive steps with our viewers?
Definitely. The first step in preventing fruit flies is to keep your kitchen clean. Make sure you clean up food scraps immediately and store fruit properly. You should put fruit in the fridge if possible, or use a fruit bowl with a lid to keep flies out.
Another big one is making sure you empty your garbage regularly. Fruit flies love to breed in food waste, so keeping the trash can tightly sealed and taken out frequently will help cut down on their numbers.
So step 1, keep things clean and seal up that fruit. What else can we do?
Check your drains too. Fruit flies can breed in kitchen sink drains, where organic matter collects. It's a good idea to clean your drains regularly. Use a mixture of baking soda and vinegar to clear them out, followed by hot water to rinse it all away.
Okay, so we've talked about prevention, but let's move on to actual solutions. Chris, what are some natural remedies for getting rid of fruit flies once they've made an appearance?
One of the best and easiest methods is to create a DIY fruit fly trap. All you need is a bowl of apple cider vinegar and a few drops of dish soap. The vinegar attracts the flies, and the soap breaks the surface tension, causing the flies to drown.
Here's how you do it. Pour about an inch of apple cider vinegar into a small bowl. Add a couple of drops of dish soap and leave it out on your counter where you've seen the flies. It works really well, and it's a simple non-toxic solution.
Another option is to make a paper cone trap. Get a piece of paper, roll it into a cone shape, and place it in a jar with a bit of vinegar inside. The flies can enter through the cone but can't find their way out.
Those traps sound simple. What other natural repellents can help keep fruit flies at bay?
Essential oils are a great natural deterrent for fruit flies. Lavender, peppermint, and lemongrass oils all have strong scents that fruit flies don't like. You can dilute the oils with water in a spray bottle and spray it in areas where you've seen the flies.
That's right. Another option is to use lemons. Cut a lemon in half and stud it with cloves. Place it in areas where fruit flies like to gather. The smell will act as a natural repellent, and it looks nice too.
Wow, that's a really creative solution, Natasha. And what about those store-bought traps? Do they work?
Yes, there are some great store-bought traps that use pheromone attractants to draw fruit flies in. These are generally safe and can work in larger infestations. Just make sure to follow the directions carefully.
Great. So we have DIY traps and natural remedies. But are there any other tips for making sure your kitchen stays fruit fly free?
Yes, inspect your kitchen regularly. If you notice any flies, act fast before they multiply. Fruit flies can be really sneaky, so don't wait for them to take over.
And if you do find fruit flies, make sure to clean your entire kitchen, wiping down all surfaces, clearing out old food in the pantry, and checking the garbage and compost bins for any hidden breeding grounds.
So, it's about being proactive and acting fast. These small steps can make a big difference in keeping your kitchen pest-free. Thanks so much to Chris and Natasha for all these awesome tips today. I think everyone watching now feels ready to tackle fruit flies in a natural, safe way.
Absolutely, Rachel. With these simple steps, anyone can eliminate fruit flies and keep their kitchen clean and fresh.
Prevention is key, and with natural remedies, it's never been easier to avoid using harsh chemicals. Just a little effort goes a long way.
Thank you guys, and thank you to everyone watching. If you found today's video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below with your favorite fruit fly prevention tips. We'd love to hear from you. See you next time on Safe Pest Sol. Also visit our site safepestsol.com.